Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on SABATON. They've just popped out a new song called 1916. Let's check it out. Now, as with all SABATON, we need to check the meaning of the song first so we get what they're referencing. The song says it's speaking of the Battle of Somme. This conflict resulted in a huge loss of human life, around 300,000 fatalities. Wow, that is a lot of fatalities. It was one of the bloodiest and deadliest conflicts of World War I and in actual human history. This was what 1916 was written about, and that's why it was the missing puzzle of their EP. Okay, that's what the song's about, the Battle of Somme. Battle of Somme. Okay, let's check it out. Wow.
Years old when I went to the war to fight for a land fit for heroes. God on my side and a gun in my hand, chasing my days down to zero. And I marched and I fought and I bled and I died, and I never did get any older. But I knew at the time that a year in the line was a long enough life for a soldier.
Wow, so he's talking to at the point of like a teenager going to war, and the fact that he's probably going to get killed and it's not going to have a very long life. So that's where the viewpoint's coming from someone who's very, very young in this war. Wow, loving the way it's building up. I like the way it's the military drum beats in the background and stuff. It's very, very feels nostalgic, even though obviously no one's around at World War I anyway in this era. But I mean, it feels nostalgic even with the music. That's what I'm trying to say.
And we added 2 years to our ages.
Okay.
Eager for life and ahead of the game, ready for history's pages. And we brawled and we fought and we fought till we stood 10,000 shoulder to shoulder. Our thirst for the we were food for the gun, and that's what you are when you're soldiers.
You are food for the gun. Wow, that's a powerful line. And I like the fact that they're showing different cultures of the military. You've got like Spartans here, and you've got people from like different like Middle Eastern countries as well as the American soldiers and stuff. So it's not just the soldiers they're talking about from this time. It's they're covering the whole spectrum. This is powerful. I mean, wow.
That's what you are when you're soldiers.
I think Tommy's guitar playing is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I watch all these video drops and everything. Well, the ones that I know, and I think the guy is an absolute legend on that guitar.
Coughing blood as he screamed for his mother. Wow. And I fell by his side, and that's how we died, clinging like kids to each other.
so that's the stuff that you see in films, isn't it? When people obviously pass away on the battlefield, and you know, like brothers in arms, they both get shot and they both hold each other's hands, like, you know, screaming for the mum. You always see them screaming for the mums. It feels like it's really, really heartbreaking when you see it. And then you see the, like, say, just hold my hand, we'll be okay, we'll go together, etc. It's I can't imagine that. Can you imagine what wartime was like? Oh my God.
In the mud and the guts and the blood, and I wept as his body grew colder. And I called for my mother, and she never came. Though it wasn't my fault, and I wasn't to blame. And the day's not half over, the 10,000 slain. And now there's nobody remembers our name.
That's forgotten soldiers is he singing about there. People who fought for the country and then they don't get the recognition. Wow.
Remembers our name. And that's how it is for a soldier.
Yeah, it's not a good life for a soldier, is it? Wow. Video shows like that, just it speaks 1,000 words. The fact they were all walking down the street together, arm in arm, blah blah blah, and then they just fade out because obviously the light's been extinguished, their life's gone. Wow. It's a nice way to portray it, that. Oh, so that's the other side of the story. The British volunteers with no battlefield experience ran into the hailstorm of machine gun fire at the Battle of Somme. Wow. They were friends, neighbours, relatives and workmates from mostly northern communities enlisted with the promise to fight alongside each other. The British Army suffered 57,470 casualties to gain just 3 miles of territory. One man was killed for every 4.4 seconds. Wow. "19,000 Englishmen were killed before noon. Generations destroyed within 3 hours." My God, I didn't realise there was so much English stuff in here. Entire towns, Northern Lancashire, South Yorkshire, they're just up the road from me. Whole generations of men completely wiped out. And is that a quote from Lemmy? Obviously, Motorhead. Is it him who's wrote stuff like this down? Was he a historian? "300,000 killed for 6 miles of ground. It's nothing, is it?" Wow. Oh, based on... Oh, right, so it was based on a Motorhead song. The only song I know from Motorhead was is the Ace of Spades, that I can think of. Nice little shout out to Lemmy there as well, of the RIP and stuff. leaving anybody out, are they? With the shout outs here. I love the fact that Sabaton do the research before they do songs. They are so well rehearsed in historical events, and the way they portray it in the videos, you feel like you've lived that with them. You know what I mean? You feel like you've had that story told to you for years. The way they do it, it's good, and obviously the way they play music, Sabaton, it speaks for themselves. They're so freaking cool. They're so slick and so grounded. Yes, I really enjoyed that, even though it was slightly a bit sullen and a bit what's the word? Can't think of another word. It was, I wouldn't say depressing. It was just, you know, it made you think. That's what I'll say. It made you think. Anyway, if you like my videos, then please hit like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next video.